It amazes me that to convince black people that Donald Trump cares about them, he takes pictures with celebrities. It's amazing to me. If Donald Trump cared about black people, he wouldn't have denigrated the president with those claims of birtherism.
But part of that is starting off with Snoop Dogg and Nelly and Soulja Boy and others for their decisions to perform at events surrounding the inauguration.
Snoop Dogg is facing serious backlash after what some are calling a major contradiction. DL Hughley is calling him out, and the internet is buzzing over it. The same Snoop who criticized black artists for performing at Donald Trump's 2017 inauguration is now being accused of performing at a Trump event himself. DL is throwing major shade, pointing out what he sees as Snoop's changing loyalties. Snoop has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons lately. Especially with the ongoing drama surrounding Diddy, there's growing speculation that Snoop might be playing both sides, appearing to stay true to the culture, while possibly aligning with the feds. Some even believe he betrayed Tupac. And now Suge Knight is threatening to reveal hidden secrets about Snoop.
Most important thing is there's got to be a solution, because this has been going on in the industry for a whole years, for decades. And at the same time, you know, nobody wants this to be true, and it shouldn't have to be true. But if we don't fix it and do something about it, history will constantly
repeat itself. Now, Suge, you said something early on that I want to get clarification for the audience. Suge, you said early on, you can't just look at Diddy in isolation. You said this was done to him. He learned from others, and it was done to him, and then he did to others. To me, that sounds like what I hear when people are talking about situations, you know, hurt people, that someone was used, they wind up being a perpetrator. Is that what you're suggesting about Sean Combs, that he was used and he now uses?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely right. I think he repeat what was done to him. And like I said, if you look at Russell Simmons, you know the truth. Andre Rail, you know the truth. Brian Davis, you know the truth. Jimmy Iovine, you know the truth. So there's not certain things that all of a sudden you got this. The industry is a quick business. It's been like that for a long time. And the casting couch is real, but it's for women and men. But far from all that, I think the most important thing is I feel like they should let Puffy tell his truth. I'm quite sure he's going to expose a lot of people. I'm sure he's going to move forward with it. But I don't think it should be a situation like the Epstein thing where they found him hanging from the ceiling or dead before the truth come out.
Suge Knight is claiming that Snoop Dogg is the real industry rat, accusing him of playing both sides for years. Suge has been hinting that Snoop wasn't as loyal to Tupac as he's led people to believe.
And I knew that Pac did everything right by him by putting him on All Eyes on Me, speaking about him and being real with him. And if it's true what they say.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Face to face is going to be a lot of explaining to do. Only way you have a radio if you was at the fight with us and you had a security detail. I'm not having a security detail.
Suge Knight didn't stop there. He also called out Snoop for lying about visiting Tupac in the hospital after he was shot. Snoop has always claimed he was kicked out while trying to see Pac. But according to Suge, that's not true. Snoop never even showed up. Now, with his recent actions, people are seriously questioning his motives. Snoop, along with Nelly and Rick Ross, performed at one of Donald Trump's inaugural balls, and fans were not having it. Social media exploded, dragging them for taking the gig in the first place. Many were left asking, how can you perform for someone whose fanbase likely doesn't even vibe with your music?
Nah, chill. I'm not performing. I am in Washington, D.C. right now, but I'm not performing. It's a private vibe I'm doing with my brother Snoop Dogg.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the dope, ready to make an entrance.
But Nelly wasn't backing down. He defended himself in a conversation with rapper Willie D, saying, I'm not doing this for the money, it's an honor. I respect the office. Period. He even went as far as saying he'd perform for President Biden or Vice President Kamala Harris if they asked, making it clear he was standing firm on his position. That's when things got real. DL Hughley jumped into the conversation and wasn't about to let them off the hook. He took to Instagram, posting * Trump propping up white supremacy isn't just his past. Nelly, it's who he still is today, *.
But I am honored to be performing for the office, for the president of the United States. Regardless, ain't nan another president asked me to perform. Nan.
DL Hughley didn't stop there. He also took a shot at Snoop by reposting a 2017 clip, where Snoop himself roasted black artists for performing for Trump. In the video, Snoop said, * which one of you Uncle Tom ninjas is gonna do it, * fast. Forward to now, and Snoop's out here doing exactly what he called out others for. The irony is real, it's definitely giving major cringe, no cap.
What are you doing with the radio?
As soon as the video resurfaced, the internet went in on Snoop. Fans quickly dubbed him the biggest industry buster, with some from Southern California even calling him the * King Buster. * People dragged him for contradicting his own words. And one social media user joked, * he puffed up his whole chest and said, "Yes, sir. I'll dance for you, sir." * DL Hughley, who has been calling out black artists and comedians for siding with Trump for years, wasn't about to stay silent. Back in 2017, when Steve Harvey visited Trump Tower and announced plans to work with him, DL posted on social media, * it amazes me that to convince black people Donald Trump cares about them, he takes pictures with celebrities, * he didn't stop there, adding, * if Donald Trump cared about black people, he wouldn't have denigrated the president with those birtherism claims. He wouldn't have stoked racist fears. * DL also questioned why Trump was using rappers, comedians, and athletes as the face of black America, saying, * you'd rather see us run the ball than run the country. * his message was clear, he wasn't buying into the photo ops and he wasn't keeping quiet. Fast forward to today, and it seems history is repeating itself. So why did Snoop, Nelly, and Rick Ross hit the stage? DL had some thoughts. He said, "It all boils down to power." According to him, Trump's team carefully picked performers who wouldn't * scare the white folks. * he also pointed out the noticeable lack of black faces in the audience, saying, * some of us were in the house while most of us were in the fields. *
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo is gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the one of you Uncle Tom for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first?
DL Hughley also suggested this was a power move for Trump, showing that he could get someone like Snoop, who once roasted him, to switch sides. And let's be real, it's not a good look. DL pointed out that Trump didn't reach out to rappers like Waka Flocka, Kodak Black, or Lil Pump this time. Why? According to DL, they'd already done their job, they were loud and controversial, but they didn't have the same impact anymore. Instead, Trump went for someone like Snoop, an artist whose involvement would definitely make headlines. And let's face it, it worked. As always, the internet stayed undefeated with some savage reactions. One user hit hard, quoting DMX, * they sold their souls to the devil and the price was cheap. * Another added, * after Snoop's successful appearance at the Olympics, he thought he was untouchable and the love was unconditional. Wrong. * Someone else even speculated, * Snoop's gotta be the informant. Anyone notice how much play he's getting in Hollywood? Commercials, random product endorsements, carrying the Olympic torch, come on. * And then there was this gem, * when you get a certain amount of money, you can come up with any excuse to do wrong, but let's be clear, money can't erase history. We will remember this. * view that last one hits different. No matter how legendary Snoop's career has been, people aren't letting this one slide. So, what do you think? Did Snoop, Nelly, and Rick Ross mess up by performing for Trump? Or is it just business at the end of the day, and do you think Snoop's playing both sides? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. This hip-hop drama is just getting started, and trust me, it's about to get even messier. Stay tuned.